Hello and welcome to Cre8tion Crochet's video tutorial on our new and improved sachet scarf. This is the yarn we're using. It is Sashay by Red Heart Boutique, and it comes in a skein like this. It's kind of all bunched up when you get it. You can't really work with it like that, so in order to work with it you do need to open up the web. If you've read my post, you'll see that the way I like to do that is to unwind the entire skein, to wrap it around a toilet paper roll, place it on my towel dispenser, and work from there. My paper towel dispenser. I have a bright standing kind. It works really well. So to begin, once you open it, you'll see this series of webs or spaces. You have their top row. You don't want to work in that very top holes or spaces because it won't give you as much strength, so you'll want to work in this second row. You're going to insert your hook into the third or fourth hole or space. That is going to count as your first yarn over. So you need to get a total of 8 loops on the hook to begin. You're going to skip every other space. So go skip this first space and go into the second. That's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you're going to have 8 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to yarn over one more time into the next space, and you can either count out 4 spaces on your hook. You don't have to, you can just grab right in the middle. It doesn't have to be exact. And you are going to kind of pick them up with your finger, kind of grab them, and pull the hook through those 4 spaces. So now you've got 4 or 5, depending on if you counted or not, loops on your hook. You're going to insert the hook again into the next space and do the same thing. Grab the rest of those loops with your finger so that you can pull the hook through and get your ruffle. So there's your ruffle. Now what you need to do is lock that ruffle in place. So you are going to insert the hook into the next closest possible space, and you're just going to slip stitch that one loop that's left on the hook. It can be a little bit tight sometimes if you're really close to the stitch. Now that's locked in your stitch. When you're finished doing the scarf, you're just going to kind of separate these ruffles out to hide any stitches. You really shouldn't see any, but sometimes you will see a couple through, so you can just do that. So I'm going to continue on with the next ruffle. Insert your hook. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now yarn over into the next space. Pull through half of the loops on your hook. Yarn over into the next space again. Pull through the remaining loops on your hook. And then you are going to yarn over again. I accidentally have 2 loops left, so let's fix that. There we go. Yarn over in the closest space and slip stitch through that last loop on your hook. And that gives you your second ruffle. So you're going to continue with that method all the way to the end. When you get to the end, you are just going to slip stitch all the way through like you would any other yarn. You're going to end up with 2 ends. Just tie them together. You can fold them down and sew them down to tack them if you like, but you don't have to. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial by Cre8tion Crochet on our new and improved sachet scarf. I hope it makes more sense to you now. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy hooking!